There'll be good support again. This crowd will be getting behind Hanyu at the hands of Riko Gunji, which surprised many in the quarterfinal. She might think, well, I have won all 3 matches, including the...
Yeah, so Nideira will be playing with the drift behind her.
27 is younger at 125 from southern China. England, Indonesia and Singapore Opens. Latif Championships. Amparo Mecca of Spain.
Play.
Unlike her 7 early round exits for her.
Took a silver at the World Tour Finals in December. Silver at the World Junior Championships when she was a few years younger. And at the moment, you know, you wouldn't want to play them in the early stages of tournaments.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to play them in the latter stages, really, but but it's a tricky opponent for Natsuki Nideira. I remember I was at that I was at the US Open last year when she beat Bai Wenjiang in the final. I think it was something like 24-23 in the third. It was a really close, high-intensity match. And
yeah, it was 24-22.
At times in the match, both of them looked like they were going to destroy it. I think you look at the match on paper, you look at the history between the two, those 3 matches they played, and whilst I think the Thailand Masters 2 years ago was the last time they met, and we're going back a few years for the other couple of meetings as well.
Yeah, that Thailand Masters, the only time that it went the distance a couple of years ago. But the Singapore Open was very much Hanyue's.
Let's get punch clear.
Oh, what a shot. Nideira's not really had a look in at all.
She's on the back foot almost every shot. Anyway, if she can keep this up, this could be a very one-sided scoreline.
That's got long.
Showing us how close that really was. Yeah, so far it's going to take something special here for Nideira.
She's just dictating everything, isn't she, Bobby?
That is beautiful. Opening that racket up. Anyway, making Japanese opponents that you'd think she'd be on top of, and she's coming out to prove that here today, isn't she?
Absolutely.
It makes the whole thing look like...
It's nicely done there by Nideira. That's better.
He had the time to do that for the entire game so far. Nice to see her take the opportunity, though. Good net play.
A bit better here from Nideira.
Anyway, having to defend well.
This could be the longest rally we've had. Oh, that was good. First half, as it were. But it is Hanyue who's got this imperious 8-point lead here. Encouraging moments, perhaps, for Natsuki Nideira. She needs all the encouragement she can get right now because Hanyue has been that good.
intensity level from Nideira's going up, and it has to.
Yeah.
I think she has to appreciate this is going to take a mammoth physical effort to keep up with Hanue. Suggesting there is definite fight in the Japanese. Oh, it's a lovely punch clear. Shot quality from Hanue has been really good so far,
Yeah.
especially finding those rear corners the way she has.
2 shots. Obviously, she knew what was going to happen there.
Hanue's on cruise control here. She's missed, but and when it has gone long on either side, it's not been by much.
Yeah, it was a lot, wasn't it, in the previous match?
Yeah, really suggested that.
Of the hotel at about 7:30, 7:40 this morning.
The lobby was mobbed. I thought Shazad can't be far away. No, I actually pulled up from the airport. Within seconds, the Japanese team bus. I couldn't move. You know, I was trying to check in, and it's lovely to see, isn't it?
Of
in
course.
parts of the world, Indonesia, Malaysia, China. You've got
Sort of congregate a bit, and these guys need Manui. That she's rocking it at the moment as well, isn't she? Hanue.
18-5.
one-sided for Hanue at the moment, and hypothetically, if she is playing into the drift, and particularly in singles, that's where you want to be. That will.
Have we necessarily from Nideira on that front?
The hard thing to know is necessarily if she's not making errors at the opens the court up a bit more, gives her more options. We don't know. It's hard to see from this angle exactly where to be.
Right.
We've certainly seen Hanue hit winners from the back court.
True.
Which suggests that she's either in a terrific position early on her own, or perhaps the length wasn't that great. Oh, I think that might have caught the line.
And by the way, she's never lost.
20.
I think that result last week has something to do with this. You know, Hanue playing in Japan against Riko Gunji and losing a match she perhaps
First period so far of the game for Nideira. But I think Hanue now wants to just wrap this up.
Oh,
Hanue absolutely dominated this. Yeah. To
Level.
Nideira's. Let's just draw a line under that one, shall we?
Play.
Let's move on. Let's forget what happened there. Now you might be on a better end. Let's see how Hanue copes with it.
yeah, this is the biggest learning curve for me, is to Hanue, I think, as you mentioned, lost in the first round. It's to protect necessarily, so it's a bit of a free hit. Oh,
Oh, it's a great shot. Great play, Hanue.
a racket to this one at least. Going into the World Championships in France in August, she'll be the 4th seed.
Yeah.
And you'll want that seeded position in the draw, the top 4 places. Oh, good defense. Backhand position, out of position, and
There.
Thank you.
Nideira, that's got to be setting up, and what that means for these players and the preparation. And this is the last big tournament before that. Well, that's
far away. And, you know, top 1 and 2 in the world so important. And so young, and whoever's second will avoid each other, and, you know, happens. But you don't really want to be 5th, if that makes sense as well, because, and at the moment, Chen Yufei is 5th in the world rankings, and nobody wants to play against Chen Yufei.
no.
Even An Se-young, despite what happened last week in Japan, where An Se-young wiped the floor with her,
But then we remember what happened in Singapore when Chen Yufei beat her.
Right.
The only loss she's
Similarly,
had.
I am expecting and hoping I will make sure I don't miss.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I say that, you and I are going to be there. But
maybe she's a little happier now on this end.
she's been a little bit more aggressive in this second Enso drift. And particularly in singles, and particularly in women's singles, it's very important. Yeah, comfortable look.
Oof, there you go.
I was talking corners into drift. It's still quite difficult to hit the shuttle out the back.
Ooh.
I'm surprised Han Yue isn't hitting down a bit more. Controlled attack is the sort of default when you're playing with drift.
Well, the scoreline is completely flipped, isn't it? 4 points on the trot. And that run comes to
Quality of player or expectation. You know, if you look at who's going to win a match on paper before it starts, you'd say Han Yue at this kind of score. You know, you could make a prediction. You then bring drift into the equation.
levels it.
Change of ends at the beginning of this match. Now, if it was me, I like to finish the match on the better end. So if I won the toss, I'd start on the worst end.
Yeah.
Possibly lose the first game. Hopefully win the second. And then when you get to the third, you're playing the final stages of the match on the better end. If you can keep the score relatively tight by the mid-game interval, you'd then...
A big, big percentage this year alone.
Shot to end that previous rally. That return of serve looked so, well, almost half-hearted. All that many long rallies for the rest of the second game. Chance to counter. I think the conditions third, that's my feeling.
Yeah, it looks like that at the moment. Of
7-13.
Han Yue, she's overall on her record after. Yeah, she
wins the match 70% of the time. Is that what you
in
said?
her career, but 81% since for this year alone. So she's been much, much better at that.
Can't control the length. Oh, rolling.
Yeah. Within herself, not wanting to push too much.
Yeah, because she was scared of hitting it out, so you take a bit off. You take a bit. Initial moment it comes off the racket, it's got pace, but it then tails away really quickly. So when you're playing into the drift, the drop shot, the slice drop shot looks even better because it stops shorter. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, Nideira now attacking those rear corners a bit more. It's good play from Han Yue. It's in. Oh.
In trouble, and you've got to play their part.
Shot, Han Yue could have done a little bit more with that.
That's going to be out. Oh, great shot.
The whole arena had the same reaction as us then. Early on in this game, it's almost all or nothing in some of the shots she's making. I think Hanue has got a bit left in the tank. It's going to be interesting to what extent Hanue can get a good lead. First half of the decider. Should we get to the decider? Opening game to what we're looking at now. It's like a different match, different players.
I mean, wrapped up nicely. That will do her a world of good. Would have potentially at far.
Yeah,
for both players.
The conditions not only affecting the scoreline, but affecting the way in which the players then go about their business. You know, second game, lose it anyway, and then have to fight in the third, and so you can understand it. The
There we go.
the rulings are that Hanue, by conserving some energy, is giving her best effort to get the job done. So you can't. And credit to Nideira as well. She did get the job done, but she was helped to get the job done because it was made easy for her to some extent. Said 11-4. I think Hanue was hoping for 11-love.
That's out. I mean, the flip side to all this.
We learned a bit more from her experience on this side of the court than situation.
Sure.
They'll know. They'll have a plan. They'll have their game style, how they approach when it really matters, when they have to win, as in a third game. When you have to win, or it comes up short anyway, so it makes Hanue's job even easier, or you try and play net. So if Nideira's going to try and play a bit net, a bit more often, Hanue can step forward expecting.
2% of the time, by the way. Over her career. From the start of this year, in the deciding game, she's only won 29% of matches in the deciding game, so it's not been great for her in 2025 in these sort of situations. That's generally because she wins in straight games.
Nideira doing well here to keep the shuttle in court. These lifts and clears. Nice shot. Good rally. And again, lovely.
This is on track.
Wide, is it? No. Well played. And then it just becomes a dogfight finish, doesn't it? Hanue will want 5 or 6 at least to be in front at the turnaround. Superb.
finish, yeah.
Massively, almost trying to tire out Nideira.
I've only just noticed that now when you said it because of that skin colour tape.
Yeah, it's difficult from this angle to really see it, but when you get up close, both legs heavily strapped up. It's the best rally we've seen, I think. Match on our hands now.
Oh. So important. That was Herbing Jiao at the Asian Games. So in some ways this is already a bit of an achievement.
Look at the intensity of Han Yue compared to anything we saw in the second game when she was on this end.
Play in the opening round, that's Chen Yufei in the Indonesia Open. She would have looked at this draw today and thought, oh dear, but she's really holding her own. Needs to get some points on the board soon, though, in this half.
Oh.
8.
Quickly she was back on court during the break. She did the same thing at the last interval. That opportunity to rest a bit, hydrate, talk with the coach, and yet she probably came out halfway through waiting on court to get going. Definitely a sign of confidence, you'd think. Oh, that's wild. Didn't necessarily go for anything crazy. Both players deciding to go for patience. That's gone wide, hasn't it?
Ooh.
Oh.
Great shot there from Nideira.
Took it nice and early. Oh no! Mistake there from Nideira. Not just the missed shot, I mean shot selection.
Well, she need.
Oh, nice deception. Nideira though, equal to that.
Oh, lovely shot. Doesn't make it out. Got to do something here.
See, I don't think she needs to do too much. Just go out there and play with quality. And let the conditions help you. Like, let them, don't try and force it.
Serve.
Play each point for it as it counts. And let the game evolve. It's easy for us to say that, of course. Nice and quick. Not an all-out smash, but fast slices, clip smashes. It's Rico Gunji in the quarter-final,
right.
and I just wonder whether today well played, Nideira, really well played. Out into the rear corners, flats. This one, that really did the damage.
Play.
This is still got the potential to go the distance.
Yeah, if she can get a point or two here.
Oh, that was short.
Put away. Oh.
That's a good net shot. There's that rally.
Is that in? Oh. Well, it's just tightened up a bit here at the end. And that's a great hold. Tilts back brilliant in the second. For Hanjue's 6-point lead. 21-9, 12-21, 21-17.